What's the story, baby?
Nothing.
Fucking Johnny's smooth
What's your
over there,
story?
looking
Oh,
good.
listen.
Looking good. You got a new fucking hairdo, LaRue. Look at you.
I gotta do like every 3 weeks.
Sure. You get hair on your neck. I saw
Fuck
you
it.
gotta shave the
I
fucking
get hair everywhere.
You gotta go to an old school barber with the fucking
I love that,
razor.
yeah.
You just gotta put the fucking thing on your neck and shave it.
I don't know if it's a Jewish thing or I don't know, but
You have caveman.
anyone who goes bald, it's everywhere but the top of my head.
How fucked up is
It's on my
I'm
back.
trying to go bald. I find hair on the pillow.
Yeah, but you're supposed to. You're 50 something.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
But it's all my whole family. The worst is the back hair. I got a thing to shave the back hair because it's fucking gross.
Dollar Shave Club. You gotta put something together. You gotta give them a call. Say, look,
They gotta do something because with with the wet razor when you used to do with that, you can't go all the way down
we
the
gotta
back.
get the stick. You gotta get
A
the stick
stick?
with the hand on. You see that scratching hand? You have a hand with a stick on it. You scratch your back with the stick.
Okay.
I used to have one for my asshole, like a little stick, and you just fucking work it from the back. If you're a little too fat, you're mathematically inclined. You can't scratch your ass. You can't wipe your muffler. It's Monday, cocksuckers. A beautiful South Florida, Fort Lauderdale at the Hard Rock. And nothing looks good. You know, when you walk from window to window, and nothing fucking looks good. I want to go to Jadeli. I'm not in the mood for a fucking corned beef or pastrami sandwich. I go to the Cuban spot. Everything didn't look that good, you know, and some fucking Swahilian was serving. I go to the fucking Chinese thing. That shit looked disgusting. And I didn't want to sit in a restaurant again. I didn't want a fucking omelet. I didn't want a Philly cheesesteak. I didn't want none of that shit. So I'm sitting there and I'm going from window to window to see what could yell out at me, what screamed my name. And I look over and I see this little Jewish guy, probably like Lee's dad, like that age.
That's all.
Maybe a little
That's
older.
all South Florida
That's
is.
all South Florida is. He's got sandals on. He's got no yarmulke, but his hair's fucked up. He doesn't have a yarmulke on. But I could tell when I saw him, this is my man right here. This is Jew Central.
So, so how often does this happen that you see some guy and you're like, I gotta stay here?
I just know. I just have a feeling. I feel other people that are like me sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, oh, let me just see what this motherfucker's gonna do. Maybe he's gonna order something that's interesting. And he goes, excuse me. Do you work here, sir? He tells this kid. And I don't know what nationality this kid is. I know he's not American. He's not Spanish. He's not Brazilian. He's something else. I don't know. And he goes to the kid, excuse me, do you work here? And he's kind of nice, the guy. He's opening up very nice. Hi, how are you? He goes, you work here, kid? Yeah, he goes, listen, I need a nice sandwich, all right? He goes, I want this on this with a little bit of this. And he goes, on top of that, I want some liver. Right? Just like that. I want some liver. And he goes, huh? He goes, I want liver. Liver. You know liver. You got liver? It's around here somewhere. He can't find it, the guy. He's like, liver. Liver. You know liver. The guy's like, liver? Liver. And I'm standing right there, and I'm about to, and the guy looks at me like, can you believe this shit? And he looks back at the fucking guy, and he goes, liver. You put on a sandwich, you know, liver. You don't know what liver is? And the guy's like, liver? Like he keeps saying it. I do not know. Liver, you fuck. Liver. The guy's trying to keep it together, and I can see his face getting red. He's like 5'2". He's like, liver. I told you liver. Don't you want to say fucking liver? Who hired you? What the? And all of a sudden, in the middle of his rage, he goes, where's your manager? Maybe that fucking guy speak English. And he turns, and the door swings open. Like, you couldn't write this. The door swings open, and the guy comes out with a dot and a fucking turban. I mean, and he looks at him, and he goes, liver. I'm looking for fucking liver, because the guy was old. Now he's getting upset. He's liver. I want liver on my sandwich. And the guy's like, liver. And he goes like, you don't know either? What the fuck? What? Can somebody please hire somebody that's a fucking American? And he says something in this thing, and as he pulls away, he looks at me. We make eye contact, and he goes, tell me about it. I said to him, tell me about it. Now, finally, somebody thinks like me. I go, tell me about it. He goes, go fuck yourself, too. And he just walks away from me. 9 out of 10, I would have told the old man to go fuck himself. But I haven't been told to go fuck myself in such a long time like that I kind of liked it. I was like, I love this fucking old guy. I was like, yes, there's finally old fucking Jews in the world. He told me to fuck off. That's what he said. I go, hey, tell me about it. You know, because he yelled. Once the Hindu came out with the turban, he fucking lost it. He looked at him like I was looking for an American, and they throw this fucking guy out here. This is worse than Sprint. Because Sprint always throws a fucking Hindu at you at the end. Like you get them call Sprint, bro. Don't throw an American at you. Then to throw this fucking full court press on you, don't throw a Hindu at you. Your world is done. Your world is done. Hello, what the fuck? I'm telling you, I did not call Cambodia.
And the thing is, I know these people because that's all. Okay,
And
so for
Boston,
people who don't know, Fort Lauderdale and Boca Raton, that area, everyone from New York, New Jersey, Boston, that's all that is. All the Jews go down there when they're about 70, 60, something like that. So this casino probably had a deli, New York delicatessen. But that's just because my dad goes to one every week. But they probably didn't have. They probably had turkey and ham.
That's what they had. They had turkey, ham, corned beef.
Yeah.
No brisket.
No brisket.
That's why he was mad too.
And they had and liver is this it's like only Jews like it. It's just
Mitzi
really strong.
Shaw used to send me to the store for tongue.
Oh yeah.
Tongue. Me and Ari used to send us. Ask Ari next time we tongue.
I've never done tongue, but it's chopped liver isn't that bad. It's pretty fucking strong to put on a sandwich.
You had it?
I have it occasionally. You can only really have a couple bites. I couldn't imagine smearing it on a sandwich like cream cheese. But this guy wanted it, and he was making his own sandwich, and that poor guy was like, all I know is turkey, ham, roast beef, and what kind of cheese you want to put on it.
But then again, I don't know. I just feel sometimes, and listen, you got to give everybody an equal opportunity.
And I'm surprised the guy started out nice, because all the old Jews I know like that, they start out yelling. Like, they start out only angry.
He was angry, but he was keeping it controlled. I could tell he was angry when he walked up.
Yeah.
Like, he was looking for something to fuck with him, so he could run back to his wife and yell at her or some shit.
At the penny slots. That's the thing about casinos, and I love gambling. It's in me. But whenever I go to a casino like that, it's just like when you see, like, the hordes of old people just like with the penny slots with just buckets of pennies. Like, Jesus.
Let me tell you what I did see this weekend.
What?
It goes to show you. I saw, and I never saw it in Vegas. They told me to have it in Vegas. I've never seen it in Vegas. You play War.
Oh, the card game.
The card game.
Yeah.
You've seen that before?
I don't know if I've seen it in Vegas.
I've never seen it in Vegas. The guy goes, it's very popular. I didn't see one person playing War all fucking weekend. But when I went and asked the guy on Saturday, I go, so this is just like regular War? And he goes, yeah, $10 a card. I was like, ooh, that's not me. I'm a Cuban Jew. I work too hard to fucking gamble $10 a card. But he goes, it's very popular. So I watched the table. Every time I walked by, there was never not one person I saw playing War.
Probably all blackjack, roulette, and
blackjack.
craps.
I think they don't have craps. They don't have craps
or
roulette.
Really?
In Vegas, but I did that. A chick is in a computer.
Yeah,
hot chick, and she's playing fucking went to freshman class, and I was friends with a kid named Michael DeGroomy who came to the Stress Factory. Him and I were very tight growing up.
Okay.
And he had a friend named Roseanne D'Agostino, and Roseanne came over. We were all Diaz, D'Agostino, DeGroomy. We were all in the same homeroom in high school. And she needed a locker. And I said to her, Roseanne, my freshman year, I didn't know nobody. I go, Roseanne, if you want, you can share lockers with me. So she share lockers with me, and it was great. I put my books in there. I didn't really. Then she had her friend. Her friend needed a locker. She goes, my Maria Deladonna, I think that was her name. She's no longer with us. She died in high school like 2 years later. And so me and Roseanne always stayed friends. To strengthen the bond, Roseanne had a brother that I was very tight with. Me and him took a hit of acid one time and got on a bus in New York and took it all the way down to the Jersey Shore and played AC/DC on the fucking big one of those ghetto blasters. And the bus driver kept stopping, going, next time you put that thing on, we're going to throw you off the bus. 10 minutes in, we put the fucking Highway to Hell on. The guy would stop the bus. I had 1,000 laughs with D'Agostino. D'Agostino was crazy when I was kids. So I get a call. I get an email from her on Facebook a couple weeks ago saying, hey, I see that you're coming to Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to come see you. I'm going to tell the girls. And I didn't know what she was talking about. And she said these two names. And there were two girls I hung out with. One of them I had an encounter with. I was romantically with her for a while when we were kids. And the other one I was just dear friends with. And we all grew up together. We were all in this circle later on. They came into my life from 16 to 22 or something like that. We were always... Before, I was fucked up, guys. I was just in bad shape. I broke away from society like in June. I was in love with a girl, and we were dating, and then we broke up, and she started dating her little boyfriend, and I was looking for the girl to save me. Sometimes you're not looking for a relationship, you're looking for a woman to save me. This was my ticket into, having a house and all this shit. And in the back of my mind, I thought if I hooked up with her, so whatever happened. So I went, and then cocaine was pretty relevant. It was everywhere. So I got hooked on the cocaine. I was trying to get a job, hold a job in New York, and it was just falling apart. I couldn't make it to my job at 5 o'clock. Somebody said that I did the Eddie Bravo podcast last night. And people hit me like, how's he going to wake up in the morning? Bitch, if I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there in the morning, especially for you motherfuckers. But in these days, I didn't think that way. I didn't give a fuck about anybody or their time schedule or what it meant, you know. I had no responsibility. I didn't claim any. And in that process, they hung out with this other girl named Joanne Liggio. That was a very sweet girl. And I became friendly with her and the mother, the brothers. And one day I went to Cali. After I screwed my uncle over, the one I did the podcast.
Yeah.
After I tried to rob him at gunpoint, when I got off the plane, I got a call. I called somebody and they go, hey, Joanne's looking for you. So I called Joanne and she goes, my mom said if you ever need a place to sleep, you could sleep here. So I immediately went over there. God forbid I wouldn't pass up an opportunity to sleep in somebody's house for free and mooch their fucking food in those days, you know. So I would cover that shit. I would just have the money to snort coke. God forbid. So I stayed with them. I think I moved in with them October, like the end of October around Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And I stayed with them till like the first week of December. And I got to tell you, people, it was 6 weeks that I didn't make any effort to change my life. You know, sometimes somebody puts you on the couch and they say, Joey, this is you. Open the refrigerator. It's all you. All I want from you is to wash your dishes and do me a favor, bro. Get up in the morning, go get a job. Go get a job to help yourself out. So in 6 to 8 weeks, you get an apartment here. You can stay here for free. I'm not going to charge you. You've done it with people.
Mm-hmm.
You can stay here for free. I don't want nothing from you. All I want you to do is wake up at 8, keep this clean. I don't want no fucking, you know, don't put drama in my life. But most important, if I'm going to give you this opportunity, 2 or 3 months to live rent free, get a job. Mm-hmm. You think I got a job? Fuck no. I wanted to be Johnny Coke dealer. I wanted to be Johnny Coke dealer and Johnny Mafioso and sell coke and burn people. So one day, like December 12th, I never forget the date, she comes to me and she goes, you got to go. Just out of the blue. She goes, I'm throwing you out. You haven't made any effort to fucking do anything with your life, and you haven't stopped snorting coke, and and it was true. I'm not here to tell nobody I wasn't. And I took my little army bag. In those days, I had an army bag filled with clothes and a couple pictures, and I fucking just lived on the streets. That was when the last 3 weeks of December, when I basically just lived on the streets. Now, you talk about the East Coast being cold. I lived on the streets. I took my luggage to a friend's house, and I would pick through clothes at night and change and take a shower wherever I could. And it was just a horrible living. It was a horrible way of living. So I hit rock bottom December 31st, 1984. I robbed this kid, Joel. I went to a hotel, and it snowed a lot. It snowed like 2 feet of snow, and I knew they were going to come get me. I had like $2,000 of that money, and I called my teacher, Mr. Terranova. It's called the podcast, and he picked me up, and I left that area forever. And that was it. I went up to Mr. T. I stayed clean. And about 3 weeks in, I get a call. I called a friend of mine. They're like, dog, what the fuck did you do? And I go, what are you talking about? And they go, the cops aren't looking for you, but somebody robbed Liggio's house. And they know it's you, man. And I go, dog, are you fucking kidding me? I haven't even, at that time, the Liggio house had been robbed. I was never even in that area no more. I owed $20,000. My godfather was looking to kill me. My stepfather was looking to kill me. God knows who else was looking to fucking put a bullet in my fucking leg. Trust me, I wasn't going to go back to West New York, North Bergen, Hoboken, none of those fucking spots. So he tells me this, and he's like, bro, you robbed the house. And I fucking called another friend of mine, and they're like, yeah, we got the call last night when they were at the football dinner. Somebody broke into their house and took all the jewelry and shit. Now, the other part of the story was that Joanne Liggio's mother was a degenerate card gambler. And I knew, because I knew people in Hoboken, I knew different people, that owed money. Oh, okay. She owed money, and she had been borrowing money from her daughter's college fund. I knew all these things. That I knew them. You know, the daughter didn't know, the husband didn't know. This was before he became freeholder. This was when he was down and out. He had lost his job at Pepsi. So I get this call, you know, you robbed the house. And I'm like, I didn't rob no fucking house, you know. But it didn't matter. Listen, I had everything against me. I had no real alibi. You know, T was like, he's here with me. So what did I do? I called the chief of police in North Bergen, who I knew dearly. I hung out with his son. And I said, Mr. B, you know, I've known you a long time. I've been at your house. Listen, I've done a lot of bad things. I robbed this. I did this. You know that. He laughed. I go, but this thing I didn't do. If you want me to come down and give a statement or get fingerprinted or whatever. And he goes, listen, something ain't right, but I'll get back to you later. So I guess that they broke in, but there was no real break-in. There was no. That's why she thought it was me, because there was a key. I never really had a key to the fucking house. I just knocked and they let me in, or I had the back door was open because the two. So they accused me of robbing the fucking house. So this is all over the place now, and I'm trying to fight back. I'm trying to call everybody.
Now, why, for someone who's done all that stuff, why did it bother you so much?
It bothered me because I didn't rob it. At that time, everything that got robbed was me.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. And then a week later, they go, oh, no, it was the sister. And I get fucking, somebody robbed somebody, and then I would get a call, hey, bro, did you hear what happened downtown? They broke into whatever's house. And then a week later, it was the 3 Puerto Ricans down the corner. So I would always get vindicated.
Okay.
Vindicated.
So even though you were doing it, when you didn't do it, you're like, it wasn't me.
It was. There was a point where everything that somebody did, it went back to me. Mm-hmm. If I was even in that fucking area, and sometimes I was responsible for it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wasn't. For some reason, guys, this one really bothered me. This was at the tail end of a part of my life when I was in bad shape. And when she threw me out, it hurt me. Because I'm a friend. I knew a lot of shit about the mother, like I'm telling you right now. I knew a lot of shit about the mother, and I thought we were good friends. And I understood her throwing me out of the house. Hey, I wasn't mad about that at all. This went on, and it ate away at me. It ate away at me that she thought I robbed the house. And I knew the truth. I knew that it was an insurance scam for her to get the cash back. And I knew a lot of little things. She had pawned the jewelry. She was getting her jewelry estimated. So I knew something was in the horizon, and I got to tell you, it really bothered me, but it made me who I am today. So this went on. This rumor went on, and I called one of the girls, not Roseanne D'Agostino. This is 85. I called one of the girls, and her and I remained friends for a while, even though she was tight with Joanne Liggio.
Okay.
This girl, Tasia, and I remained for a while. And then Tasia got into her own hassles. Her and her boyfriend killed a couple driving. It was fucking crazy. They were drunk, and Tasia got vindicated, but the boyfriend ended up going to jail. And I left. No, right before, I didn't leave yet. And her and I were very tight, this girl Tasia, but as time went on, our relationship, and it was because of the Joanne thing. Now, the other girl, who I was romantically at one time, Lisa, I called her one day. Me and my buddy were thinking of taking a vacation. Called her one day. I go, hey, me and my buddy are thinking of taking a vacation. I want you to sell me the package. And she put me on hold, and then she picked up the phone. She goes, listen, I got to tell you something. I really don't want to do this for you. I really don't ever want to talk to you again. I can't believe you robbed Joanne's house. She goes, this is the last conversation we'll ever have. And that really destroyed me. Mm-hmm. Because we weren't romantically involved then, but I considered her a friend. Not, in a way, not really. I knew what it was. I knew what time it was. So eventually, within time, they both stopped talking to me. Mm-hmm. And that really bothered me. And today, I could look you in the eye. I mean, we've discussed a lot of things on this podcast. I didn't rob that fucking house. I wasn't. It wasn't even in my realm at that time. I was trying to get out. I was trying to really, that's it. I had gotten